The 40th anniversary season of the DTM got underway with race 1 at Oschersleben. On pole position, Britain's Jack Aitken in the Emil Frey Racing Ferrari. Alongside him, last year's championship runner-up Mirko Bortolotti in the Lamborghini. Arjun from India had qualified third in his Mercedes, but third into turn 1 was Riccardo Fella in the AB Sportsline Audi. And then running wide through turn 2, the dark blue and yellow Mercedes of Arjun coming under fire from 2022 champion Sheldon van der Linde in the Schubert BMW. The pair ran side by side for several corners. Jack Aitken then holding the lead of the race, but Bortolotti was coming under vast pressure from Riccardo Fella. This pair second and third in the 2023 championship. Also under pressure was Luca Engsler from Kelvin van der Linde, and also the Ferrari of Thierry Vermeulen in their three-way battle for 10th place, which got a bit too close for company at times as the Ferrari and the Audi traded bodywork on the way into the braking zone. But Kelvin van der Linde had more bodywork contact this time with Luca Engsler as the Audi tapped the back of the Lamborghini. He was later asked to give the position back in what had so far been a frustrating weekend for the South African. But a big moment in the race came when the McLaren of Durr Motorsport's Ben Durr parted company with the left rear. It was during the window for the pit stops, and it made a big impact on the race. These days you can't, under new rules, pit and call it a mandatory pit stop under full course yellow or safety car, but Marco Wittmann had got in just in time. 19th on the grid, the BMW was now leading the race. Jack Aitken, frustrated, having done nothing wrong, to find himself back in second place on the restart with just 15 minutes left on the clock. And Aitken then having to work really hard to fend off Riccardo Fella in the AB Sportsline Audi. Right behind them, Mirko Bortolotti, who from second on the grid now found himself down in fourth place. A great three-way battle as they went into the braking zone. The gap opened up, and through turn 3, Mirko Bortolotti's Lamborghini got as close as he dared, and even closer to the side of the AB Sportsline Audi. They were absolutely side by side, but the Italian was not giving in, and he got through into a podium position, back up into the top 3. Jack Aitken had fended them all off, but he was now going to try to catch up to Marco Wittmann as we see a replay of this fantastic battle between the Lamborghini and the Audi. They loved it back at SSR Performance. Then a big, huge moment. Marco Wittmann suddenly slowing from first place with less than 5 minutes left on the clock. He found himself in the blink of an eye down to third. The 2014-2016 DTM champion out with a problem. Torsten Schubert, absolute frustration in the team's home race. Marco Wittmann, their new recruit for this year, so close to his first victory since 2022. In the end, a retirement and victory going the way of Jack Aitken and Emil Frey Racing. Win in the Ferrari, the second career victory at the start of only his second season in DTM for Jack Aitken. Mirko Bortolotti delighted with second place. Riccardo Fella coming home as the third driver on the podium. So Jack Aitken with the perfect day, pole position and the race victory, 28 points out of 28. Very early days in the championship, 15 races to go, but he is the championship leader. Their confirmation of the results with Sheldon van der Linde, Lucas Stoltz and Lucas Auer rounding out the top 6 finishers. And a first point in 15th place for the Durr Motorsport team with Clement Schmidt in their first race of the season. More to come from Oschersleben on day 2.